Hey everyone, it's Keely Maryum. Welcome to another vlog. This week we're going to a winter festival in my city. This is only the second year that it's on, and I didn't go to last year, so I don't really know what to expect. It's kind of like a week-long thing. It goes from this weekend to next weekend. Today is currently Sunday. Yeah, we're just gonna check out a couple of kind of small things. We're gonna check out, there's like something called an art walk, and then I guess sculptures, like snow sculptures. We plan to go to more things next weekend. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to talk much on camera during this event because there was a lot of loud music at the park. So to avoid issues of copyright and that sort of thing, I'm just going to do a quick voiceover. So as we were walking through the park, we stumbled upon an igloo contest. People just had teams and they just built their own igloos, and then people could vote on which igloos were their favorites. They were very vibrant, very brightly colored. I believe they used some sort of like dye or food coloring for the ice. This igloo here was my absolute favorite. I thought it was very unique. And then here there were just some different ice sculptures. This sculpture, I believe, is an indigenous artwork. There was a lot of indigenous artists that made artwork for this event, and I thought that was really cool. This is a Star Wars one, obviously. I thought this art piece was very interesting because it was an interactive one. You could walk through it. There were places to sit inside of it. And on the inside, there was also little like quotes and questions and things like that. And I just thought it was really fun. It was one that I almost missed on my way out. So we left the little art event. It's now a little bit later. My husband's just picking up litter, so I'm just kind of waiting in that parking lot because he's just picking up one thing. But anyways, we went to that little art walk and sculpture thing, and it was, I mean, it was small, but it was, I don't know, it was fun. It was something to get out of the house and do. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of things here where I live, so it was fun to just have something to get out and do. I'm hoping later in the week I'll get to go ice skating at like the same area, like in that same park they have ice skating set up. It's just kind of like a small little rink. It was actually like quite cold out, but luckily they had like little like warming stations, like they had little bonfires, but now our jackets reek of like bonfire and smoke. That's the only downside, and it's kind of making me like a little bit nauseous, but I was very thankful that they had those like warming stations that we could warm up, because we ended up using them a couple of times because we actually forgot to take mitts. Both of us did. I'm doing another voiceover for this event here again because there was a lot of music. So basically it's called Glow, and there was like a lot of lights set up. It's kind of a display where you just kind of walk through the building and you look at the different lights and you can take pictures in front of things. There's a lot of things that are set up specifically to take pictures in front of. This here's an example of one of the things that's specifically set up to take photos in front of, and it was kind of fun just to kind of walk through it as well. This here's the outdoor area. They had Zamboni rides, and kids would basically sit on the back of it and go for a ride. This here was like a hockey practice thing. You were supposed to try to hit the puck at where it was lit up, I believe, but clearly I wasn't very good at it. So I know I haven't done very well at checking in with this vlog. I apologize for that, but I'm just kind of doing my final check-in right now. I didn't really get a chance to check in last time before the Glow event, which was like the lights indoors and stuff like that. just because me and my husband went with my parents, so we were just kind of busy and I didn't really get a chance to film like an update before or after that event. Marvin came to say hello. But yeah, I have to say that the festival wasn't exactly what I expected it to be. I kind of thought that there would be more like events and kind of like activities rather than just kind of like walking around and like looking at like lights and sculptures and things like that. It wasn't as like involved like as I kind of hoped it would be. Like most of the events were for kids, or like a lot of them kind of involved like alcohol, so obviously we didn't go to those. I feel like the last event wasn't really worth the cost of it. Like it cost, I think, $17 per ticket, which is a little bit pricey to just kind of walk around and like look at lights, and like obviously a lot of it's set up to like take photos in front of and stuff like that. It's still something like fun to do, but I just wish it was like a little bit less pricey. There were supposed to be like snow mazes, but in all honesty, they were mostly just like a snow pile with like a pathway through it, and then you kind of walked up that, and then there was like snow slides. So it was mostly just kids on there, and I didn't really feel like doing that because it was all just like kids. So yeah, that wasn't really what I expected it to be, because they had kind of pictures that made it look like it was an actual kind of like a snow maze that you could like literally just walk through. Do you see the kitty? Where's the kitty? Can you not? Okay. Oh. Every time I'm filming, he has to come and check it out. And now he sees me and he sees him in the camera. So I'm pretty sure it's quite confusing for him. He just sees a cat looking back at him. Okay, that's sort of all that I kind of wanted to share. It did take me a while to film this vlog just because I wasn't really happy with the way that it was kind of turning out. I kind of hoped to get to film more, but yeah. It is what it is, and that's like perfectly fine. I'm kind of a perfectionist. It just didn't turn out the way that I had hoped to, so I kind of was like delaying like even like the editing process. Anyways, I'm just gonna end this vlog here. So thank you all for watching, and please make sure to like and subscribe.